So one of the things I like to do is I always like to check out the pin box area. I'm looking at the 7-way cord. I'm making sure that it hasn't pulled free from the molded area. You know, I'm always looking for any signs of rust or anything that's shifted as far as on the bolts itself, you know, and you can see where the paint has moved away a little bit there. So it's something like we like to go back and double check the torque on, see if there's anything weird going on. We're always looking for welds. You know, again, we're looking for anything that's shifted. So as you can see how that area has shifted from the side view there. So what I would say is probably recheck the torque on this pin box just to make sure, you know, this is your breakaway switch. We're always checking to make sure that the tethers are still in good shape. You know, as you come around to the back side of it, same thing. This one actually has a power control box, which is nice. We're always looking for the connections and stuff on it. Things that came loose. Is it properly grounded? Or the mounts, you know, cracked or broken in any way? Is there something that keeps it on? Again, we're looking for any kind of signs in the welds that are broken, anything that's shifted. Let's see what we got going on here. You know, again, you see how that's rusted there where it looks like it's been moving a little bit. Again, keep an eye on your pin boxes. Make sure that you're checking them regularly. Make sure that there's no weird wear, that there's nothing that's come unloose or broken. And it's not a bad idea to go ahead and check the torque on them. Keep in mind, depending on whichever company that you're dealing with, usually you can go on and find the specs to torque them based off of the size of the bolt. So make sure you're doing that every, you know, I would say every at least once a year to be on the safe side. So something that also brought attention to me was when we were looking at that pin box flex, look at the line where the sealant has risen and moved. So this whole molding has been moving up and down. Let me see if I can push on it to get it to go up. Yeah, I can. This whole molding has been rubbing, coming loose. And as you can see where the sealant used to be on it, it's basically deteriorated. This is a 2021, and you can see the insert molding, how the insert molding shrunk up. A lot of times we'll pull this loose and we're looking for, you know, missing screws. We're looking for screws that have came loose or backed out. Usually these tracks will get filled up with dirt and water, and this is something that we recommend to replace this insert screw cover molding at least every 2 to 3 years. When you can hear it make a noise on it when you're tapping on it, anywhere on the coach, if it sounds loose like that, you know, it's a wing that's expanded in a track. So if that wing is not flared out enough, it's now not doing its job by deflecting the water, and it will allow water to get past it, as well as the sealants here. So with this sealant being separated, water is going to travel down through the sealant. It's going to rust your screws in here, and then you also take a chance of the water weeping up the wall, causing water damage to the wall, or running down the wall and getting down in here and causing delamination to the compartment area.